A few spare days and a reasonably favourable weather forecast, and I set off early for Katarapko. The early morning sky looked a little threatening as I headed off into the riverland. A huge amount of work has recently been completed in the park. Bridge work, culverts, fish ladders and a new all-weather road is some of the work that has been done. The old stone weir, for decades a barrier to fish movement, has been lowered and had channels put through it to assist in the fish swimming upstream. Much of the work is to allow for artificial seasonal flooding, something that is essential for fish breeding and used to happen regularly in the past. Right, well, camp set up, time to do some fishing. Okay, so this one is a paternoster rig with worms, and that's going out there. And this rod here has got no weight at all, again with worms, and I'll throw that out fairly close. There's a little bit of current, nothing too bad, so let's see what happens. These are whistling kite nests. They're pretty big. You'd think they belong to pterodactyls by the size of them. But apparently the kites build on the same site every year, so they add more and more sticks, hence the size of them. There is a whistling kite flying around at the moment. I'll try and get him on camera. Well, not much happening as yet. A couple of little nibbles. I went to the Flinders 2 weeks ago and it snowed, which is a very rare occurrence in South Australia. And the temperature today is only about 14 degrees and rain threatening. Prior to this trip, I had 8 consecutive donuts at my local carp pond. So let's hope we get something today. Otherwise I might have to sell all my fishing gear. Nah, maybe not. Even this bloke is looking a little like it's not going to happen. Yeah, I agree. Well, I guess I'm lucky. I've got food in my car fridge. So I'm done for the night. But this guy here, he must get sick of fish with no chips. And if there's no fish, I guess he doesn't eat. Can you hear that? No, nor can I. Ah, the serenity. Great looking spot, but no one's told the fish. Right, finally. And it got off. Oh no. I think I'll treat myself to a coffee and a few bickies. Well, it's taken forever. I think I've got him by the tail. No. It's a good old carp. Not bad.
One eternity later.
Another one. Quite a good fight.
Well, the fishing's been really slow. No natives at all, and just 3 medium carp. And now I'm being plagued with touchy little bites, which must be very small fish. I'll pack up soon and have some tea, I think. But before I go, I'll tell a joke. A guy walks into a pub with a ferocious looking dog. He walks up to the bar and he says to the barman, "Do you serve poms in here?" The barman says, "Poms?" He says, "We serve anybody." So the guy says, "Good, get me a beer and a pom for my dog."
Well, Frank's cooking class is temporarily suspended because I cheated and bought a pre-cooked meal from home, which I'm just about to heat up. Well, that took all of 3 minutes. Bon appetit. A little bit of hot chili sauce. Not that I need it, I'm hot enough already. Somebody else fancies my dinner. I bet he's never had pasta before. Never leave home without the magic firelighters. What am I reading? How to catch anything except carp. My daughter's a dietitian. I won't tell her if you don't. So you want another joke? Oh, alright then. 3 guys die about the same time. And it just happens to be coming up to Christmas, which is a bit of a bummer of a Christmas gift really, isn't it? Anyway, they all arrive at St. Peter's pearly gates at about the same time, and there's St. Peter to meet them. Hey guys, he says, before you get in, you have to do something with a Christmas theme. If you can do that, you're straight in, no questions asked. Well, the 3 guys aren't really prepared for this, are they? But the first guy goes through his pockets and he finds a set of car keys. So he holds them up and he jangles them. St. Peter says, "What's that?" And the guy says, "These are Christmas bells." "Oh, very good, very, very creative," says St. Peter. "In you go." So the second guy's turn, and he rocks up. St. Peter says, "What have you got that's got a Christmas theme?" He goes through his pockets and he finds a cigarette lighter. So he flicks it on. St. Peter says, "Yes, what's that?" "Well, this is a Christmas candle," says the guy. "Oh, very creative," says St. Peter. "In you go. No questions asked about you either." The third guy is starting to sweat a bit because he hasn't got anything in his pockets at all. He desperately goes through and eventually he finds some ladies' underwear. And he pulls it out and waves it at St. Peter. "What on earth is that?" says St. Peter. "It can't possibly have a Christmas theme." "Oh yes," says the guy. "These are carols." Well, that was hard work. On the way home, I decided to break the journey at Blanchetown and check out Lock 1.